Hi, I want to talk about dust. The house behind me, in the winter time when the fan is working on the furnace and blowing hot air up into the house, we found out that the dust level in the house is pretty high. So what we had to do was change the filters in the air handling system to catch as much dust as we could. And then we went around the house and dusted. We didn't dust with a dry cloth because that just pushes it all around and eventually gets into us. But instead we used a wet cloth, a damp cloth, and wiped all the horizontal surfaces off. So by cleaning the furnace filter and by cleaning the horizontal surfaces in the home, we cut the dust amount down a lot. So well, who cares? Well, dust is an irritant. I mean, they're tiny, and whenever I inhale, I pull dusty air, potentially dusty air, into my lungs. Right now, there's been no fires around here. The air is pretty clean. Probably very low dust amounts out here. But inside the house is a little bit higher, and during that time of the year, that was the winter time, it was pretty dusty, suspended dust. So dust particles come in all kinds of sizes in a very tiny range, of course. But the dust you can't see is what bothers you. The dust on a surface, the dusty surface on a countertop or a bookshelf or whatever, that's just an accumulation of a lot of tiny particles. But some of them are pretty small. There's one range that's called PM10. That's everything less than 10 micrometers. You can't see that, but you can easily breathe it in. And then there's also, scientists figure these numbers out, there's something called PM2.5. Particle measures less than 2.5 micrometers. Well, that kind of dust doesn't stop at your nose, doesn't stop in your mouth. It goes right on past, a large part of it anyway, goes down into your lungs, and the PM 2.5, the really small stuff, goes into the very small parts of your lungs, and it irritates them. You have enough dust breathed in year after year, the body slowly dissolves the dust, but it irritates those surfaces, and it causes the same kind of problems as other inhaled irritants. You get lung cancer, you get heart problems. It's a serious issue. The best thing to do is clean the furnace filters often, dust surfaces with a damp cloth, and you won't have a problem. Good luck.